Today, I'm going to taste test the combination of the store brand Arrabbiata, they're called Signature Reserve pasta sauce, with the Barilla thin spaghetti that is my preference. This is my normal go-to Barilla thin spaghetti. Let me bring these up to the camera so I can show you what they look like close up. First with the Barilla, this is the thin spaghetti, and it is thinner than other brands that also say thin spaghetti. This is a number 3, and this will cook, well, it tells us right there, just 6 to 7 minutes. It says right there. It's everything's backwards in my camera. Bear with me. There it is. And then for our pasta sauce, this is Safeway store brand Signature Reserve. It looks fancy, though I have some reservations given it's a store brand, but I'm going to take one for the team here. Who knows? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm not holding out hope. It's a nice jar. We've got our nutrition label there, along with our ingredients list here. And then it says it's a product of Italy. Oh, now, wait a minute. If this is a product of Italy, maybe I should not prejudge the store brand. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. There's one way to know for sure. Let me start cooking, and we'll give it a taste test. Here we go. Okay, so while this is cooking, I realized I didn't show you this side of the pasta sauce that explains a little bit about the sales pitch, I suppose. They say it's supposed to be bold and spicy to pair it with penne fettuccine. Now, I'm just going to have it with my thin spaghetti, only because I'm a little penne'd out. Penne for your thoughts? All right, that didn't just happen. The sauce is quite thick, which I was impressed with. And I will tell you, I keep smelling these thinking that's going to give you some hint of the flavor. And every time I smell these pasta sauces, they smell like they're going to be too sweet for me. But then when I taste most of them, they're not too sweet. So I need to stop doing that, because it's leading me down an expectation that is not at all reality. So it's like a habit. Like I just go to smell it and I think, oh, it's so sweet. And then I taste it, like the one we did the other day, and I was blown away. It wasn't sweet at all. So that's no way for me to tell. All right, so let's see how we're coming along here on our cooking. Okay, so here we can see the sauce is getting nice and bubbly. That looks good. And nice and thick sauce coming out of the jar. That's promising. And then the pasta, I just put it in the water. So as you can see, it's all just one big strand. I don't break it in half. And then we'll let that cook for 6 minutes. On the 6 to 7 minute side of things, I'll go for the lower end there, because I like my pasta to be a little bit hard. Don't want it too soft. Now here is what the completed dish looks like. And I guess my cooking skills are getting worse, because I'd swear I put more sauce than that in the pan. And I'd swear I put more pasta than that in the pan. But here it is. Okay, so it looks good. It smells good. It's very, very hot, and I'm very much looking forward to trying this. I don't know about this one. It's really, really hot. I should be a little more patient and let it cool down a little bit, but I can't wait. Right out of the gate, I can tell you it's not too sweet, but it's got a very unusual flavor I don't think I care for in the blend. It's in the mix. Maybe it's the tomatoes they're using. I mean, this is supposed to be imported from Italy, which gives it some authenticity, right? I don't know. I don't know what that flavor is, but I'm definitely not a fan. The more of it I eat, I start getting used to it. It's not terrible. Let me take a closer look at these ingredients because there's something in here that's new to me as far as, again, the flavor profile we're talking about has something weird in there. Let's see, we've got Italian tomatoes, whatever that means. Onions, of course. Hold on, let me get a little closer. Sunflower oil, basil, sugar. What's it got? Sugar, salt, garlic, black pepper, crushed red pepper. Okay, well, what I'm tasting doesn't align with any of these ingredients. There's something else. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Huh. This one's not very clear. It's not that I don't like it. It's also not a favorite. Give it a couple more bites. I dare say it's bland, but that may be because I didn't make enough sauce. And maybe if I made more of it, whatever that background flavor is, I'd have more of it, and maybe my reaction would be stronger. I'm going to categorize this as not spicy, number one. Not too sweet, which is a good thing, but not spicy at all is not a good thing for an Arrabbiata. Is it an Arrabbiata? Yeah, it's supposed to be an Arrabbiata. It barely qualifies as an Arrabbiata in my book. Why is there sugar in it? It's weird. So I'm going to say bland. Not ketchup-y. It might make a good pizza sauce. Maybe. But it doesn't have the tang I'm looking for. The tomato flavor, I don't know. It tastes like cheap tomatoes. I had a feeling when I bought store brand, I set my expectations low. It's okay. I've had a lot worse, but definitely not one I will be buying again. And the pasta, the Barilla thin spaghetti, still one of my favorites. It's been a long time since I had it, but I've always liked it. Sometimes things change, but I'm happy to report it's as good today as I remember it being, and definitely my go-to for thin spaghetti. All right, that wraps up this one. I'll see you on the next one.